All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, preaching this word with truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the Bias Shadow of the house of David. The men, women, children listening and learning. The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American are the Israelites the Bible speaks of. Yasharallah, meaning he, Prince of Power. All right, salvation is for you and you alone. This includes the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigner who may look like the heathen and act like the heathen, but their father's line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, this is the brother Karathas of Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, coming back to you with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. And I'm gonna call this one like another sign we at the end. All right, or some along the lines, maybe more signs in the sky. All right. Whatever the spirit, put it on me to title it, but the main focus is that it be an edifying lesson to the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai. This is an article from USA Today. Nothing too deep, but just wanted to bring out a couple precepts on this. And the title of this article said, "Don't Stop Looking Up After the Eclipse." And this was from April 4th, 2024. I seen something more recent in the news, that there's going to be a pink moon occurring, and that's another sign. All right, Yahweh Bashem Shai is giving the elect, all right, all these different moons and as it says, a devil comet, eclipse, those are all signs, all right, that the elect is looking for. And it means something is coming, all right? Well, we know something is coming, but Yahweh Bashem Shai is letting us know prophecy is going to happen, all right? And major things are going to unfold. So the title of this article was "Don't Stop Looking Up After the Eclipse, Devil Comet, Peak Moon, also visible in April." It says, from a devil comet to a stunning pink moon, a few other celestial events will give skygazers plenty of reason to look up in April once the solar eclipse is come and gone. We've seen the folly that people, the spirit that they took into when that solar eclipse. But that solar eclipse did what? Pretty much, marked America, Babylon the Great. All right, and I'm not going to read this article. I'll probably look into the devil comment a little bit later to see what, that's all about. This wasn't the article I first came across, but, I didn't want to spend too much time looking at it. But, yeah, on the 22nd or the 23rd, there'll be what is called a pink moon. That's another sign Yahweh Bashem Shai is given to the elect. Okay, and let's start out here. All right, this is going to be the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 43 and 6. And it says, "He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world." All right, now that's, that declaration of time would be the months and the days, okay? That stems from the moon. The Sabbath, all right, is determined by the moon. I'm just going to say that here. It says, "From the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name," right? Because moon means month. It says, "Increasing wonderfully," all right, and are changing, "being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven." Okay. So it is a tool, all right, used by the armies above. Okay. What are the armies above? The angels, the Elohim. Okay. The powers. Okay. And it's giving us a sign, okay, that, major things, major prophecies are happening. All right. As we know that what's been happening in the news, that third woe been amping up. Iran talking big about attacking, Israel. All right. So there's going to be major, things happening. You have this year being the election year. All right. So on and so forth. With that election year, this movie dropping that just dropped today, the called Civil War, and that spirit, is being really pushed throughout Babylon the Great. All right, that spirit of sedition. Okay, and then we still have these other prophecies going hand in hand, but the Lord is making these signs. Is showing the elect signs. All right, through the moon, and to highlight, in verse 7 and 8, it says when the moon is a sign of feast, all right, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. So perfection is the new moon. Okay. When it is perfect, it is completely, it's barely visible. You might be able to see a slight sliver. A new moon means no moon, but you could sometimes still see, the outline. All right. There's no light in the new moon. All right, let's go here in Psalms 104:19, and it says he appointed the moon for seasons. All right, and we know about the seasons. There's a season for everything. If you read the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, we might go there next. Psalm 104:19. He appointed the moon for seasons. The sun knoweth his going down. Okay, so the moon is an indicator of what time we are in. And it's not just speaking about the time of the actual seasons, but the Lord sends other signals and has many seasons. Let's actually go to those seasons, and let me clarify the just in case it was misunderstood. The new moon, all right, on the Sabbath is no moon. There should be no light. Okay. Just wanted to clarify that if I said that wrong earlier. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a purpose to every and time to every purpose under the heaven. Okay, so there's a purpose for this pink moon coming up shortly after the solar eclipse. There was a purpose for the solar eclipse. All right. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. All right, let's drop down to verse 8. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And that's what we're coming into. We're coming into a time of war and a downfall of this beast system, Babylon the Great. All right, and that downfall, is going to come with war. All right, let's get this in the book of Joel 2. It's going to be let's go to verse 30. And it says, and I will show wonders in heaven. And look at the title. It says, the day of the Lord. All right. And these events will be shown in the day of the Lord. All right. And I will show wonders in heaven, in the heavens, and in the earth blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, all right, before the great and terrible day of Yahweh will come. Okay, so the moon will be a signal, just like this pink moon, just like this solar eclipse. It is going to be a signal that prophecy, all right, and the return of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for the blood moon that we will see. And we don't know what blood moon it is. There may be a blood moon before the return of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But we know that that blood moon, is going to be a signal before Yahweh sends his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. All right? But the moon is a signal for the elect. Okay? It's like the Batman logo in the sky. Okay? And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be delivered from in Mount Zion, and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, right? Because there's only going to be deliverance in the nation of Israel, the 1/3 of Israel. That's who's going to be saved. That's who salvation belongs to and pertains to. It says, as Yahweh hath said, and in the remnant, all right, that remnant is that 1/3, nobody else. Even 2/3 of Israel must perish, all right, by the sword, because of their lack of obedience and unwillingness to hear the words of the Lord. Whom shall Yahweh shall call? All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has to call you and pull your number and pull your spirit for deliverance. It has to be predestinated, and only He can make that decision, and has already made that decision. Okay, this was also the prophecy that Yahweh Shai reiterated in the Gospels. Slakia. Let's go here. I'm gonna read it in the book of Luke. Luke 21 and 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. We're seeing that distress. All right. That distress of nations is already here. We're seeing that. Let's go back to that. It said a pink moon, but what was it? That devil comet, and I read a little bit on it, but it said it's pretty much a 71-year orbit right here. Let me highlight it so you can see a 71-year orbit of a massive star known as the devil comet. It looked like it could damn near be a chariot, or it could be so that thing on Star Wars. I can't think of the name, but it got that same shape. Let me look at that. Is it the Millennium Falcon? Yeah, that's what it looked like, don't it? Look like it could be the Millennium Falcon, man. So that could be a chariot for all They're gonna label it as the Devil Comet. All right, what was that movie they had with Leonardo DiCaprio? Don't Look Up. Okay, they don't want you to see these signs, but the scriptures tell you different. It says, with perplexity, back in 25, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, man's hearts failing for them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and the powers of heaven pertaining to Esau's queendom, Esau's rulership, they're going to be shaken and brought low. It says, and they shall come, and they shall see, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud, and that's a chariot of Israel, a so-called UFO or a UAP. It says, with power and great glory. That great glory is, the UFO that that unprecedented power, you know, and the angels. Okay, it says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So our redemption is coming from the skies. All right, it's coming from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai from the heavens. All right, and He's going to send these signals just like we have. So these signals bring what? They should bring hope. All right, that we are almost at an end of this captivity, and that we, the elect will be delivered. So with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Till the next time, I say Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah.